as you throw your head back, laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny, 'cause he never did. I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. What color do I want? But on a Wednesday, I might use one of these two. In a cafe, I watched it begin again. Okay, you guys, just a minute. I'm trying to find my live. I just got done eating. Let's see. All right, it's loading. Okay, here you guys are. Hi, Margaret, Laura, Jamie, Denise, Barb, Carrie, Belinda, Jamie, sing it, girl. Hi, Heidi. And that's it. Hi, Teresa. Alive, I love roosters. Where did you get that stamp? Hobby Lobby? No, actually, it is a stamp from Stampin' Up. I didn't come live early today at my regular time. Hold on, let me get some lotion. Because my littlest, my Cruz, he was riding his bike, and it's been storming today pretty good, which, you know, we're thankful for because we need the rain. And he fell off his bike and face planted onto the concrete. So he has a huge chicken egg on his eyebrow. And I wanted to keep an eye on him for that, so I can make sure that he was fine. You know, that kind of stuff. But he's fine. We just had dinner right now. That happened like about an hour before the live, so I decided to cancel it, but then I postponed it because I am doing a live right now. Hi, Sophia. All right, so this is the card that I am going to be, well, panel, before Carrie starts with her, it's not a color. Yeah, so he's doing okay. Yeah, he has a few scratches on his hands. I don't even know how. Like, he face planted. You would think that his hands would support him, something like that, but he has scratches on his knuckles. Looks like maybe one of his hands he had like that when he fell. I don't even know. But he's doing okay. So it's gonna be a simple, quick card, but to make it a little bit more difficult, let me turn the volume on. Hold on. Just turning the volume up on my phone. I have all the colors here if anybody wants to screenshot it right now. But since I made this card and I use a die for it, hello Shiloh, what a pretty name. Like, I can't really turn it around, but that right here, this is the die, and I do not remember where I got it from. I cannot remember for the life of me. Hello, Alma. And it will all be good with the world? Okay. Anyways, I have all the negative side of the chicken fence, and I don't want it to go to waste. I don't really want to turn it around because it's not stuck. But what I'm going to do is I am going to turn it into another panel of some kind. So I have a piece of, I have some teal paper, but it's not the teal that I want. I'm just going to cut it into fourths. So you guys are going to get a twofer. I don't think it's Crafter's Companion. I really don't. Okay, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And you will notice, I mean, hello, look how pretty that color combination is, you guys. I freaking love it. I love it so much. It's so gorgeous. However, the purple, where am I getting a purple from? The teal part of that is not actually paper. It's Copics. And I ain't about to color this whole thing with Copics. So I am getting one of these two inks right here. And I am using regular inks. So let me get my brushes. I'm just gonna check to see which one I want because I wanted to match the color of this one more. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that is pretty. Do I need to zoom in a little bit? Cruz is doing good. He's fine now. Sophia and Cruz love to milk it when they have an owie or something. Like, they will make it a whole event. They need to be babied, they need to be taken care of, and you know what? I love it. You have the dye. Really? There's gotta be another company that makes it because I don't recall buying that from them. Seriously. Okay, and my inking looks pretty splotchy, but you know what? We're gonna go with it because it's a handmade card. I just, like, can you tell the difference between this color, the original color? Is your dye gray? Yes! Oh, Doris, that sounds like something. It is gray. That sounds like something I would have bought. Uh-oh, I just froze on myself. So hopefully you guys can still see me. And I don't really know, like I don't really have a good eye to tell you if this is like more of a blue teal or a green teal. To me, this is just a pretty teal. Yes, this is it, Heidi. It is. Oh my gosh. See, I knew it wasn't Crafter's Companion. I knew it. I knew it. I'm just going to, yeah, Heidi ordered it for a few of us. Remember that? Just gonna make it look a little bit more blended in some parts. I don't want it to have white spots, but it doesn't matter because it's gonna be covered by this part right here. All right, so I'm gonna call it good. And now let me just clean my area. Hi, Lenore. You know we need a clean area to work with in every sense of the word. Okay, I don't want to turn this around. So what I am going to do is I am going to put a little bit of glue in every compartment. I don't know how that's gonna work. I hope it's gonna work good. So I'm thinking, let me zoom you in. The trick is going to be to put a decent amount of glue, like not just that, because that's gonna dry by the time I'm done. And I have to work fast. Like fast. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Bobby. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta hurry. I gotta hurry. That's like my fast going song. It's probably not even like that. It sounds like the Batman song. Okay, come on. I just don't want those to go to waste. You know? And I'm getting glue in places I shouldn't be. Okay. Which I'm gonna pay for later, I'm sure. If you were to see Jennifer Maguire do this, she probably has a way better, more elegant way of doing it. Yeah, not me. This is just how I think in my brain that it's going to work. Okay, okay. No, don't go! So now I'm gonna put it with the pretty teal side down. Hope for the best. And I'm gonna start pressing. Hold on, I am going to try and turn it now. Oh, it's definitely not straight, but you know what? It doesn't matter. So now, just gonna push all of it. Told you it wasn't from Crafter's Companion. Doris. Okay, now I'm just gonna make sure I am pushing each one. I could probably use like the eraser part of this. Right? Sandra, you keep getting kicked out of the live or something because it says over and over and over that you're watching. Okay. Please look good. Please look good. Okay. And I need to do this because I didn't want to throw away any of that. And I need the die in order to make the card, you know. Hold on, let me put that pin in there. Okay, are we ready? They do. Are we ready? Okay, come on. Yeah, it's not sticking very good. Okay, what did I do wrong? Is it because, okay, I need something. What do I need? Now it looks like I need to push them into, this is gonna make me mad. This live is not pre-planned, as you can tell. Hi, Shanna. How are you? This is making me mad, you guys. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna just color my rooster. I am so surprised that nobody's making any inappropriate jokes about that. I feel like I need to put some kind of weight on it. I don't know why. But then Doris get bought out by Michaels. I have no idea. Not a clue. Like, that is what's supposed to happen, but I don't know why it isn't. So this is a, what do you call it? A bust? Okay, I'm gonna color. You got this, homie. I'm frustrated now, so I'm not doing this. Forget it. I am frustrated. This is not rehearsed, prepared, or anything. And in a minute, when my kids get here, I'm gonna make them pick up the mess. Yeah, I don't know how I could have done that different. Anybody? But hey, now you guys know what not to do, right? Or how to do it better. Because we ain't got all night. Okay, I have 4 more pieces. I'm just cleaning it on top of the trash. Okay, let's get coloring. How is Cruz feeling? He's good. Oh, Maureen, I wish I would have read that. Dang it. That would have been a great idea. Okay, so these are the Copic colors I am going to use. Y08. And just as a reference for what I am about to do, I am going to color my rooster to look like that. Oh, I didn't bring that die out. Okay, so Y08. R56. I'm just getting all my Copics out as I speak. R46. R24. 24. Come on. All right. BG49. BG34. E84 and E81. 84 and E81. And again, this is extremely easy coloring, you guys. I cannot stress that enough. So let me zoom you in. I am a little worried that this thing is gonna fall on me again like it did the other day. How's that for a view? Good? All right. As per usual, I am going to start with my lightest color, which in this case happens to be like the yellow. And I'm not going for realistic. Who's sending me sad faces? I'm going for cutesy. So I don't know what, like the face is gonna be that. And then here, it's just going to be something like that. And voila, there you have it. Now for the second color, which in this case is gonna be the red, I am gonna use R56 is gonna be my darkest tone. Can you guys see okay? And that color is gonna go there. Maybe a little bit over here, something like that. And I am doing a lot of flicking. I want it to look like uneven. I want to see those strokes. Second color is R46. And now go on top of the R56. I'm froze on myself, so I don't know what's going on. Hopefully I am still here. And with this one, with this color, which is my mid-tone out of the 3 reds, I am extending it more to go towards the yellow. And my lightest color for those is R24. And I'm just gonna go on top of the whole area that needs to be red, something like that. And then over here, I'm just going to extend it so that the yellow is not fully covered, but it's not like the main part that's showing. Does that make sense? Something like that. Okay. That's it for the red. Now I'm gonna move on to the teal. And for the teal, I only use 2 colors, BG49 and BG34. And I'm gonna start with my darkest. And let's see, I'm gonna try to follow the little feathers, the direction of them. Notice I'm not even doing 2 layers of the colors. That's how easygoing this is. And then from here, I'm just gonna try to meet up that yellow with the teal, like that. And I'm gonna add that to the legs. By the way, this card or this project tonight is fully inspired by a card that I saw online, because I grabbed this stamp set and I had no idea what to do with it. So of course, when I am stumped like that, I go on Google and I'm like, okay, well, what can I make? So I just happened to type the name of the stamp set, and somebody had made a project with this that looked very similar to what I'm doing, but it inspired me and I made it my own. I believe it was a demonstrator for Stampin' Up. I do not remember the name, but very, very talented and beautiful card they made. Okay, so just kind of making it meet with the red over there. Maybe a little bit here. And that's it for that. All right, now I'm gonna do the brown part of the rooster, which is right there. And that's actually very, very simple. E84 is the color I'm using mainly, something like that. And you look at a coloring like this and you don't really think much of it, right? Because you're like, oh, like seriously, that looks like a 3-year-old did it. But when you put the whole thing together, then you're like, whoa, that's pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna just finish it. And I'm gonna use this E81 to color the ground the rooster is sitting on. Something like that. And guess what? That is it for the coloring. Let me get the die set that I used. Hold on. Okay, I used this die by Gina Marie Designs. I don't remember the name of it, but if you go into her website, wholesalecraftingsupplies.com, you'll be able to find it. And I just placed it somewhere around there. I need to remember to put this where it's gonna dry. Okay, let me get you guys all straightened out, because I don't need to have you that up close. Okay, we're good. So, where's my tape? All right. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of tape and just situate it where I feel like it needs to be. And that is just so that it doesn't move. And now, I'm going to die cut it. A beautiful rooster. My eyes are up here. Quit staring at my rooster. I'm sorry, Sandra. All right, I'm getting my machine ready here. This die is a little bit intricate. So let me just show you what I mean. Like it has all of those little circles and things that needs to cut through. I know my machine and I know that I need to add a little bit of help to it. I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna put a little piece of thin cardstock under the die and then put my paper there. Maybe turn it a little bit and I'm gonna run it through my machine just like that. Be right back. Cheryl, the rooster is from this stamp set right here. I think I'm zoomed in. Yeah. Home to Roost by Stampin' Up. Okay, so we have that ready. Cut beautiful. Then of course I'm gonna have to go through that. Hopefully you got all of them. Any rooster would do, really. So you don't have to have this one. I'm gonna have to vacuum after I'm done tonight, you guys. All right, so that looks pretty cute. That looks great. Okay, let's move on to the next step. 5 chickens, but they, oh, are they mean? That's sad. Okay, I'm just cleaning my die on the garbage can. All right, where are my dice? So I'm pretty sure this die set is only $10 and it comes with all 4 dies. So it is a really, really, really good value for your money. Let's clean up this mess. Okay, so we have the rooster part of it done. When was the last time I colored something within like 5 minutes? That was so fast. I'm freezing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, so the next part that I am going to do is I am going to get the chicken wire. And that's, let's see. I'm gonna use some of this right here. This is just foil paper. If you don't have foil paper, this is foil paper by Renea. If you don't have foil paper, you can use metallic paper, something like that. All I'm doing is making sure that it's wide enough. Stampin' Up! Don't have that stamp set. Well, it is Stampin' Up! Because it says that right here, girl. Okay, so there. Then I'm gonna save the rest. Hopefully that's good enough. Yeah, that's good. And this paper is extremely thin. Like it truly is like foil. So in order for that to work, and I have another one that I did here, but with a different color foil paper, it needs to be backed or glued onto cardstock. That's what I'm trying to say. So I have a piece of cardstock right here, just regular. I am with Stampin' Up. So it might be retired, you mean? Like it's not that they don't make it, right? So what I'm gonna do is I am going to use a little bit of adhesive. You can use whatever you have. I just happen to have a ton a few years ago. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. So I'm gonna use this. If I didn't have this kind of adhesive, I would probably use glue. Just use whatever you have. And that's what this is. And I'm gonna cut it so it fits that. So 4 1/4. Because I don't really, are you actually on this, on Love This Late? Yes! I couldn't come on live early because my son had a little bit of an accident. So I decided to come by popular request of one person. I came live right now. So I am going to remove that, I'm gonna place it on the back side of my foil because I want the gold part to show, right? And something like that. Making sure that it's really, really, really stuck. I happen to leave some areas here. I shouldn't have done that, but you guys be careful when you do it. Now I'm gonna remove that backing again. Just got back from camping. Where did you go? We love camping, you know that. All right, so now that made it so that my foiled paper is sticky, and I am going to put my cardstock on that. And voila! Hi, gal! And you know what? If I was smart, which I am, I'm gonna take these one step further. I am going to make it so that the other side, I'm gonna regret this because it's gonna make it thicker and then it's not gonna cut through, aren't I? Yeah, I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna just explain to you what, if I wasn't live, I would try. So I am not making a fool of myself. I would do the whole process all over again, but leave the sticky part on it. So it would look something like that. And then run it through the machine, and by the time it comes out, hi Anne-Marie, I would be able to peel off the backing. I just don't trust myself because I feel like I'm gonna make a fool of myself, and I do that enough as it is. So now let me get the die. What did I do with the die? Oh, here it is. See, it is gray. All right, so I'm just gonna place it somewhere. Believe me, I had to try this like 4 times before it finally decided to cut through, because it is a very thick sandwich. So you guys just be mindful of that. Hold on, I need to remove this or it's gonna be stuck to my plate for eternity. You guys, I went to Joann's today and I'm so proud of myself because I walked out with nothing. I did not buy a single thing. They had the cutest, you guys, the cutest scissors I have ever seen by Heidi. I want to say Klum, but no, she's a model. Heidi Swap. Oh, I almost bought them, but I didn't. All right, so I'm gonna run that through the Gemini. I might have to do it 2 or 3 times just to make sure that it will go all the way through. But do you guys want to watch that? Let me see if I can move the phone. Now I gotta use my elbow. Crap. Son of a nutcracker. Doing this one-handed is kind of hard. Stay. Stay. Good die. Good die. Come on, you can do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. I am going to take a quick look and see if I need to do it again. I feel like it's okay, but if I want to, I'm going to run it through one more time. I'm going to turn my plate because it's kind of warped now. I'm not going back. It's scissors. Like, why do I need scissors? See, I have a lot of scissors. It would have been just to keep it for looks. All right. Hi, Susie from Illinois. Oh, you are okay. I forgive you this one time, okay? There we go. All right. So now I am going to very, very slowly and carefully remove everything. I'm gonna put that away. Oh yeah, I do need the Gemini one more time. And I am going to very, very carefully remove the chicken wire. You always need more scissors. Hey, you're like the little devil in my shoulder. I don't need those scissors. They were even smaller than these ones, you guys. Okay, and this chicken wire is actually very thin. If you happen to rip it in some parts, I don't think it would be a big deal because it will make it look more rustic. So if that happens, we'll go with that look, okay? I'm trying not to rip it. Trying very, very hard. Okay. Go in there. Don't get excited, don't get excited. Don't pull it all at once. If I had done this without backing my foil paper with cardstock, this would have been a disaster. Check it out. Oh! Okay, now I am going to flatten it a little bit. Look at that detail, you guys. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. So pretty. Right? Okay. And then, I don't know why I was so worried about turning these upside down because nothing comes off it. Okay, breathe. We're not gonna need that anymore. So now what I am going to do is, let me get the other set of dies that I need. I used, okay, so you guys are gonna be like, hey Echo. Yeah, you guys are gonna be like, hey Echo. Why do you need both sets? These are two different brands. These right here are by Gina Marie Designs, and these are designed by me for Dies to Die For. And I'm going to explain to you all why I need both. So first things first, let me tell you which ones I'm going to use. Goodness grief. Okay, so for the edging of it, you see how the stitching detail on that one is a lot smaller than this one right here and a lot closer to the edge. So that's the reason why I chose that one for the main base, because it's all about the base, So it's gonna go something like that. And then from the one by Gina Marie Designs, Echo, 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 Echo. I used this one right here, which happens to be the second one from the biggest, because the second one from the biggest in my set happens to be, let's see, oh my gosh, I really should organize these. Hey, at least they're in like magnetic sheets, you guys, come on. Okay, stay. Okay, the reason why I'm doing that is because I wanted the stitching detail of the center layer to be more apart from the edge, but that's the only reason, really. All right, let's do this. Where do you go? You go here. So I am going to start by getting a piece of cardstock. Give me a sec. And I'm just gonna use this, and I'm gonna cut it a little bit bigger. I don't want to risk it using this right here because it's way too small for what I want it. I was about to cut that like an idiot, like for reals. So just a little bit bigger. Am I making sense, y'all? I hope I'm making sense. Okay. And now I am going to do what I told you guys that I did with the border. I'm going to use my Copic in BG49, and I'm going to use the nib that I hardly ever use. And I'm just going to color those edges. Like that. Like if you want to, you can sort of like place it there so you know where to color. And to me, this ensures it so that I know that the colors actually match the rooster because I use one of those on that. Know what I mean? And yes, I do have refills for these markers, so I'm not worried about it. If you wanted to not be as dumb as me, you could use, I don't remember which one I used. I think it was cracked pistachio. One of those two inks. Okay, now I am going to run it through my Gemini. Something like that. It doesn't matter that it doesn't quite match yet, because after I do this, I am going to retouch any spots that I didn't get to. Okay, be right back. All right. So now that that's cut, all I have to do is just go through the edges that are not fully colored. Something like that. You wonder, why didn't you do that after? I don't know, because I like to make my life hard, okay? That's why. If you have like cheaper alternatives for markers, I feel like that would be a great thing to do, to use those markers with, to make your borders. Because I do feel a little bit guilty using this. Little bit. Because, you know, they're Copics. All right, so we have the base color for it. It's right there. Now I'm gonna work on the red. Believe it or not, this right here is exactly the red cardstock that I used for this right here. No different. That is it. Cruz is doing good. Hello, Cheryl Taylor. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for something. But I'm going to show you how to take it from this flat red to more of a wow red. He's doing good. He doesn't have a concussion. He's fine. He just has a bruise on his face. So I am gonna get my vintage photo, and I really like to do this to my reds just because I like my reds to be more rich. And I am going to ink just like around the edges. Probably should have grabbed a bigger brush, but hey, live and learn. So something like that. And that's gonna make it so it looks like it has more depth to it. I don't know, do you guys see the difference? It is good news. He got lots of snuggles. He wanted to go play with a friend, but I didn't let him because you know, I needed to keep an eye on him. All right. He got pizza for dinner. All right, so I'm doing that. That's it. Let me clean this up. He had a fall while riding his bike earlier today, and he face planted on the concrete. Like literally face planted. Okay, so now I am going to put my chicken wire onto my background. And this is the part that you would have saved yourselves had you put the adhesive sheet on it. But I'm not gonna sweat it, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he has a few scratches on his hands, a big bump on his eyebrow. But that's the reason why I didn't come live early, because it happened like right before the live, and I was a little bit worried. I wanted to keep an eye on him to make sure that he didn't have a concussion. which is a good thing that he didn't have a concussion, because, you know, they tell you need to check that they don't get a concussion when they have a fall like that. But then, like, what do I do after, if they do have a concussion? Thankfully, we've never had to make it to that. Okay. Just putting it in some, like, each corner or something. There we go. I know. Alex Young. Hello, you look like a new name around here. However, you look like I know your name. Do you watch Gail? I've been lurking for a while, just enjoying crafting videos vicariously through you while all my stuff is in storage, awaiting to move on. Oh, it's the third day. Well, welcome, Alex Young. All right, so I just want to make sure that, you know, for the most part, it's stuck. And you notice that it's pretty crooked, right? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Because I am going to use a die, just making sure that that's the right one. And I am going to place the die where I want it to cut, you know, like right there. And I am going to secure it with some tape. It kind of sort of fits perfectly inside that. Where's Mia been? I don't know. She found someone else, someone better, probably. I'm in a lot of forums, so you might have seen me around. Oh, alrighty then, welcome. I hope you stick around. So I'm gonna run that through my Gemini and BRB. Okay. Boom. You ready for the reveal? And that came off, which is funny because the exact same piece came off on this one. But you know what? No biggie. All I'm gonna do is just place it back where it goes. No biggie. She is mad at you, Lou. I probably deserved it, so. What you guys have for dinner tonight? Okay, so we have 2 out of 3. Check it out. So we are getting it, you know, it's coming together, right? That's what we have. So now let's work on the little rooster frame. I don't need to use my die cutting machine anymore, so I'm just gonna put everything away. And what did I do with it? Okay, here it is. For the rooster, sorry you guys, my daughter called, so I'm gonna be, I am in the middle of a live, so everything you're saying can be heard. What do you need, honey?
But how do you spell Sopita?
S-O-P-I-T-A.
What?
S-O-P-I-T-A. Okay, can I go now? S-O, P as in peanuts, I, T as in tomorrow, and then the letter A, Sopita. Also, is your dad up there? Is he up there? Did he lose his tongue? Did he lose his ability to parent? Because he also speaks Spanish, so he could have told you this. Bye. I swear my kids. Well, I don't know how much of that you heard. Okay, this is bugging me. I lost my live, so now I gotta find it again. Here it is. Did you guys hear all of that? Did ya? All right. P as in poop. one turned out a little bit darker than the other one, but I wasn't interrupted by my daughter when I was making the original card. Okay, we have that. I just want to clean as I go. So that's what we have. And before I continue, I am going to do my sentiment. And the sentiment I chose is exactly from the same stamp. Enjoy the stamp set. Simple moments. I could do... No, I'm gonna stick with that one. Baked potatoes, salad, and hot dogs and onions. Yum! I went and picked up little Papa Murphy's. I was gonna say little Caesars. Ooh. Okay, let me get my Misty. And I'm just gonna stamp that sentiment. I feel like I need a big piece of paper. I'm just gonna use this. It doesn't matter. That, I'm gonna put it right there like, can you guys see what I'm doing? Is that right? Yeah. So that when I get around to cutting it, I just have to match one side. And it is going to be heat embossed. So I am going to put some anti-static powder on it. And I'm gonna use my favorite heat embossing ink pad, which is by Ranger. Gonna kiss the paper with that stamp very lightly. And I like to do more than one layer of that, just so that I can be sure. You can sort of see it, right? You can see it. It's working nights. He's a police officer. Oh, have you guys tried, like if you have a Papa Murphy's near you, have you tried, what is it called? Chicken Thai pizza? That is one of our favorite. It is so good, you guys. So good. We had that tonight, along with 3 other pizzas. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't like spicy, but that stuff is like crack. If I knew what crack felt like, that's probably it. Okay, that looks really good. I'm just gonna put a little more just in case, just for good measure. The chicken artichoke is also pretty good. Oh, but that one, Thai chicken, oh, so good. Okay. At least it makes me feel, you still crack. Makes me feel good that that pizza has vegetables in it because it has onions and zucchini. So it makes me feel a little less guilty that, you know, we're eating that. Okay. Just heat setting it. I feel like I did pretty good not warping my paper too much this time. So at this point, you have 2 choices. One is just move on to the next step. I do not remember if I did that or not. Let me check the other card. Or, I think I might have done the second step here. Just letting it cool off for a sec. I am going to do a second layer. Thank goodness for stamping platforms. So I am going to repeat all of my steps just so that the writing looks a little bit more defined. Where's the ink? So repeating exactly the same thing that I did before. And let's do another coat of the embossing powder. How are you guys liking the crafting after dark? Do you prefer this? Do you prefer earlier crafting? Okay, that looks good. I'm not gonna take it too far. I'm letting my heat gun warm up. Anytime, says Melanie. You don't have a Papa Murphy's? What? Oh, it's so good. Not enough naughty jokes. Alrighty then. Why don't you tell everybody what Brandon wanted to show you earlier? I like nights because I'm working during the day and I miss everything. Oh, I should stick to doing more evening lives. We have a private chat where a bunch of us are in, and Brandon, I think he forgot that there were more than just him and Echo in that chat room. And he's like, hey Echo, do you want to see what I'm playing with? And I'm like, how about no? We don't want to see you play with your stuff. And he's going to unfollow me now. Jackie and Joyce. Hi, Jackie. Do you usually have a set day and time? I do. Every single day I go live Monday through Friday at 1 in the afternoon, except for Wednesdays. Wednesday, I go live at 3 p.m. But today my son had a little bit of an accident, so I had to reschedule. This is late for you. Okay, so I have the same exact brush that I used. Hold on, let me just try to trim this. Yeah, Brandon's all, Echo, do you want to see? And I'm like, why don't you guys take this chat somewhere else? And it doesn't really matter how thick or thin this is. I mean, it's thinner in this one, but it doesn't matter. But you will notice. I don't believe we have them here. What? You are missing out, girl. Oh my gosh. They're the best pizza around. Oh, yes. The only thing about Papa Murphy's is that you have to take it home and bake it. But I feel like that's part of why it's so good, because you don't have to eat cold pizza, you know. They'll make everything, they'll have it ready for you, but you have to take it home and bake it. So we ordered that. We ordered, what else did we order? A pepperoni one they had on sale, a Hawaiian, and my husband's favorite is the cowboy. Okay, now I am going to make it so that it doesn't look as clean, because I want it to match my rooster, right? Like if you were to put that on, it just doesn't look right. Like, look at that. We have a vibe going on here, right? Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's okay. So that white would be way too harsh on it. And this just came off. I don't know why. But you know what? It's paper. So we gonna fix it. There we go. We had one 30 miles from us from where I do grocery shopping, but it didn't make it any... Oh, dang it. Yeah, you have to bake it yourself. Yeah, the commercial says something about baking it at 425 or something. But believe me, it's so worth it, because everything is done. Like, the pizza is not frozen or anything. All you have to do is take it home, put it in the oven. Okay, I am not putting any more ink in my brush. Remember how I use the ink for this and for the red part of the paper? I'm not putting any more. But I am just, you know, inking it with whatever I have left. Do you have a Little Caesars where you're at? Little Caesars is pretty good too. Not like Papa Murphy's, but... Yes, and it's so good. Oh, yeah. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 within 15 minutes of our house. You guys are probably like, oh, that is so lucky. Yeah, we can never eat healthy. Just like I have 2 Hobby Lobbies within 15 minutes of my house. Okay, just kind of want to see if that was enough. Yeah. All right, so now let's put this together. this is going to be glued. How did I do that? Yeah, so I need to get my twine, and I think I want to do a different kind of twine this time because it's not too noticeable for my liking. Because I use this one right here. It's like Stampin' Up is sponsoring today's life. They're not. They're not. There's nothing like New York pizza. Yeah, I've never had it. 30 minutes away. Wow. Well, the area in Utah that we live in, like I am, let's see, Ogden, Taylorsville. No, Taylor. What is that other town? West Haven, Roy, Clinton, Clearfield, Riverdale. There's like, I'm not even kidding you, you guys. There's like 10 towns within 5 to 10 minutes of my house. Like, we don't even have like a sign that says you just left West Haven, which is where I live. So what do you guys think? I think I like this twine better versus this one. I'm gonna try with that. All right, first things first, I am going to wrap a little bit of it. It'll be more noticeable. 5 minutes away. Lucky. And where is that tape? Yeah, this area that we live by is really weird. Because if you're driving by, you're like, well, this town is really long. Oh, no, it isn't. It's just like 50 different towns that are separated by nothing. Just trying to make it match the same thing I have going on in the other one. Which you don't have to, you know, whatever. Nobody sees the back of the card. So I'm going down with that tape. Where are my scissors? Okay, so for this one right here, I'm just gonna do that. Oh no, I hear them. I hear my family.
Mama, got a shower.
Good to know.
Just in case I die.
Well, don't die in the shower. Okay, that's what we have. Needs a little more. I didn't make it tight enough. Okay, that's what we have for now. So then the rooster is gonna go on top of that. I think it's gonna look good. I'm gonna use this twine right here just to go around it. So we're not wasting any of it. Echo, you here? Okay. Uh-oh, that's a little too long. That's what she said. No, she didn't. She wouldn't complain about it. That's what we're talking about. There's the naughty jokes. All right, we have that. And then the other one, okay. Okay. So something like that. Boom. I should make these into a challenge, you guys. By the way, all of you guys that have entered the 80s challenge, you have blown my mind. Like, seriously. Everybody was so intimidated by it, and all of the entries have been out of this world. Oh my gosh. There is this one exploding box that has candy in it that pops out. That is super cool. There is another one that is I can't remember the name of this cartoon, Strawberry something. Super cute. There is a Pac-Man one. So freaking cute, you guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go check out the album 80s Challenge, 80s Card Challenge or something like that. You guys are so freaking talented. It's crazy. Okay, so that's what we have. I am going to glue. Where's my glue? I'm gonna glue my red panel first. Boom. Just kind of making sure that it's, you know, evenly placed. I feel like I need to come up with harder challenges than that. I thought I stumped you guys, but you have proved me wrong. We need to talk for a minute while this dries. Yell it out. It wants to stick up. All right, there we have that. So then we have our little rooster and the sentiment, which I think I'm gonna put the twine a little up higher. And you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm going to put some fun foam under it. Oh, by the way, you know how I went to Joann's today, even though I didn't buy anything? I did go and check to see if they had any fun foam on sale. I couldn't find any fun foam. Like, are they not selling anymore? Fun foam or what? So I am glad that I hoarded all the fun foam they had a while ago. Because you guys know I love my fun foam. How many times is she gonna say fun foam? I don't know. Yeah, they had zero. Like, they had even removed the area where the fun foam is supposed to be at. So I don't know what that was about. Say, Lou, can you show the folder thing that you use gray paper before you go? Where I put my scrap pieces of paper? You got it. You got it, sister wife. Anything for you. Oh, really? Teresa? I may or may not be responsible for the fact that my Joann's doesn't have any. I don't know. Okay, so I kind of want to make sure that it's tilted. Yeah, just don't let me forget, okay? I shall show you. And for those of you that did not see my latest mini video that I showed where I showed you how I do my stencils, I will show them here in a minute. Okay, so there. Let's talk for a minute while that dries. I'm looking for a block. Okay, we're just gonna wait for just a minute. And in the meantime, our Joann's has it but doesn't have that. Oh, yeah. My Joann's had none, with or without adhesive. So now I'm really gonna be hoarding this. I have a couple more packages of it, but it is my favorite thing to use because it's so inexpensive. Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball here because I shouldn't have glued this before I did the sentiment. So we're just gonna go with it because there's nothing I can do about it now. Just got on. That is so cute. I'll have to watch from the beginning. Well, yeah, Sarah. What is it called when you're at school and the teacher asks the names of the students? In Spanish, it literally translates to taking list, but it doesn't seem to make sense if I say that in English. You know, when they say, Susie, and then Susie goes here, or Peter, here. What is that called? I'm gonna start taking lists. Sarah. Roll call. Yes, thank you, Sue. That does not make sense in Spanish. Llamado de rollo. Nope. Attendance. That makes more sense. I'm gonna start taking attendance. Okay, so I'm gonna put that like right there. You guys. So what I could do is, because if you notice, I folded it right here so that it goes behind the red. Well, I dropped the ball. So I'm gonna have to do it so that it goes something like that, which I don't really think is ugly either. We just have to, you know, go with it. Roll call or attendance, yes. And just so that you guys don't complain, I might just have to turn this into a card so you don't see the back of it. We were working again on the puzzle. I still got eyes rolled, rolling eyes by my son every time I called it a horsefish. Did I tell you guys that I'm not allowed to take him to his junior high first day of school? Like he's going to junior high for the first time this year and they have their back to school night. Yeah, I'm not allowed to take him. He wants his dad to take him because I'm too weird. Shame on him. Okay, so that's what we have going on. And let me get a piece of paper to make it into an actual card. For changing shift at the police station only. Oh man, between what? Okay, so I'm gonna make it into an actual card for Carrie, so she'll be able to sleep at night tonight. What did I do with it? Here. Yep, they don't want me to go to school with them anymore. When did that happen? Oh my gosh, I remember. We went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. And for some reason, like every now and then they have like weird appliances for sale there, right? I don't know if you've seen them. Like sometimes they'll have like mini coffee machines or mini microwaves. We all know that they're gonna be pieces of junk, right? This time they had snow cone machines, right? And they were cute, you know. So I took all my 3 kids there just because we went to Walmart to pick up some stuff for school, and Hobby Lobby is right next door to Walmart, so I'm like, might as well, let's go see what's there. Sophia gets so excited. She's like, look, Mom, they have snow cone machines. We should get it. That's a little too big. Hold on. And the store is full. And I'm like, you know, we're not the kind of family that makes snow cones. I'm not a fun mom like that. I don't make snow cones. And then I say, the joke comes to mind. You know what I make? I make no cones. Like her face. And I'm like, get it? Snow cones. Other families, our family is no cones. Mom, you're embarrassing me. I'm like, admit it, it was funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, that was was a good one. I gotta write that one down. You are so weird, Mom. But funny, right? Oh, I feel like I need to make a little disclaimer here. I have been uploading all of my, well, I've done this twice, so I shouldn't say all of it, but I started to upload my videos after I do a live. I download them to my phone and then I upload them to YouTube. So if you're watching this from YouTube, I'm gonna try to remember to say this at the beginning of a live instead of the end. If you wanna catch me live, you wanna catch me live? Like catch me outside? I gotta stop. This is live from Facebook and then I just repost it to YouTube. So the content that you guys will see on YouTube is not new. Is just the same video. Builds character, yeah. It's just the same video as in Facebook, but for the peeps that have been asking for the videos to go on YouTube. I can start doing lives from YouTube once I get 1,000 subscribers. I am at a whooping 160, yay! Am I a winner or what? Crap. See, this is what happens when I craft and I laugh at the same time. Oh, my laptop. I'm gonna have to trim those edges. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we're gonna. So, I have a feeling Sophia's going into 6th grade this year. Next year, she's gonna be in junior high with her brother. Probably not gonna be allowed to go there either, which is gonna make me want to go even more. I'm just gonna cut that with scissors. I need to just remind my kids, like, do you remember all the times I had to walk out of a restaurant because you were throwing a fit? No? Well, I do. So, you'll live. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, good. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, so if you guys want me to start making lives over there on YouTube and potentially make money eventually, like the cool people, aka Gail, from YouTube, yeah, go subscribe. Oh, Barb, you are like the best. So if you guys don't get tired of like the jokes I say here and you are ready for more corny jokes, I should Google that. Crafting corny jokes. Seems like there would be an audience for that. I don't know whether it's a blessing or a curse that I don't know English like perfectly, because imagine if I did, if I knew all the words, how much better my jokes would be. No cones. We're the family that makes no cones. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, she didn't get it. My humor. All right, so that's it, you guys. Patty wanted me to show you guys how I store my leftover pieces of cardstock. I don't have any right now from here to show you, but like if I was going to save these right here, right, I keep it up here in this accordion folder. And I don't even remember where I bought it from. I have had it for many, many years, and I found it recently when we cleaned up my son's room. It has 12 compartments, and I categorize it by color. So I have blacks and grays go here, and then whites. I have a lot of whites, so I'm probably not gonna save any of those over there. And then from there I go to brown, and after that I go rainbow color or rainbow order. So red, pink, orange, yellow, blah, 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 blah. And then on the very back right here, I have everything that's metallic, or yeah, anything metallic. And on the very, very, very back that doesn't have one of these tab thingies, I store my vellum, which goes right there. So that's where I keep my scraps, right there. And this is what I showed earlier, These right here is my newest addition to my crafting storage. These are ticket holders from Amazon. Long story short, I ended up getting $25 free from Amazon because they did not deliver something that I had ordered for like 5 days. And I bought me these ticket holders. So it's $25 to a pack. It wasn't cheap. It was like $17, but these fit 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper. And I'm just going to store like anything that's backgrounds goes here. One birthday goes here, and so on and so forth. And yeah, I have a few leftovers that I haven't put anything in them. I did put like just a blank piece of cardstock because they don't come with it. They're actually clear, but I just put that there. Oops. And that's it. Yeah, that is it. And I stored it right here. I think I am going to get me some like S hooks so that I can store them individually instead of like if I need to get something from, I don't know, back here, like a sunshine stencil, I don't have to get all of them out. If I had an S hook for each of them individually, I'd be able to just, you know, pop one out and put it back in whenever I'm done. But as of right now, that works for me and it's pretty good. So it's $17 for 25 of those folders, and it freed up, I should show you this too. Right here is where I had my stencils. So now I just have a stencil blank in there for when I want to make something, but I am a visual person. I think they look pretty. So yeah, it goes there. I still have those black containers right there that I have nothing inside them, but I'm sure I'm gonna get more. And here's the other one. I completed my collection of brushes as of today. These are the brushes that they were supposed to deliver, but it took them like a week. And believe you me, I called them every day. And every day I called, they gave me $10. Until the next day, they gave me $5. So I got $25. So that's how I bought this stuff. But these are the brushes that I use. I keep them for my oxides are up here. And I have 2 of each because like they're different sizes, right? So if I need something for a smaller brush, I will get that. But yeah, so I keep them like that. And they don't come with white or black. So I ordered me those. How cute are those, huh? So yeah, and they don't come with a red, but they come with 2 pinks, which is weird. These are very inexpensive brushes too, very. So they have a light pink and they have a dark pink. So I am going to get my label maker and I'm going to put red, like just type red, so that I know that these are only for red because I already have a pink one. I got them from Amazon. The smaller ones, these right here. Ooh, there. These are $13 for a pack of 10. The bigger ones, which here's the size difference. See that? I think those are $10 for a pack of 5, something like that. All right, so that goes there. My previous brush holder is right there. All right, so, okay, I'm gonna go. I gotta clean up this mess. This is the Craft-mageddon. And get ready for a blog hop or an Instagram hop I have going on tomorrow. I will see you all tomorrow at 1, I think. I have an appointment for my mouth surgery that I had a couple weeks ago. But if I'm not on at 1, I'll be on sometime tomorrow. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube, please do. If you have not followed my page here on YouTube, Facebook, please do. I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.